I'm Reginald Gickington, and you can call me Reggie, and today I'll be continuing a painting journey through the miniatures of Senjutsu by Stone Sword Games. Today we're going to be doing my absolute favorite character, the Wakou Pirate. This drunken sailor stumbles around the battlefield with his unique forced movement mechanic, and uses his size and strength to his advantage by tanking enemy attacks with his absurdly high health pool of 7. He's so much fun to play, and I want to do him proud by making him look absolutely fantastic. So with that in mind, let's get started. First step is always going to be priming using black. We're going with a dark red and white color scheme for this mini, with dark red being so naturally associated with anger and bloodshed, righteous traits for a pirate. We're going to use Rakarth flesh on the cloth elements, mainly his pants, and then flesh tears red over the armor. If you prime in a different color, just start with a coat of black before using your red, since contrast paints will have a transparent view of the color underneath. Now that our main two colors are blocked in, let's take care of his skin and his accessories. For the skin, we use Bugman's Glow, like always, and for the jug of alcohol he's carrying in his offhand, I'm using Steel Legion Drab. We're also going to apply it to his sandals and the rope belt that he's wearing. His club is going to get a coat of charred brown all over, and we're also going to apply that to his facial hair. Do a little dot over top his eyes as well for the eyebrows. Then, we're using Ghost Gray applied to the cloth on his hip, the binding straps on his suneate, and the tassels hanging off his chest. The next step is going to involve washing everything. First up is flesh wash applied to the skin. Then we're going to wash the pants, the white cloth, the club, and the pitcher with black wash, along with all of the red armor. Now that he's been washed, we're going to do our highlights. All of the banding on the armor is getting corn red as a highlight. You can see the chest plate is made up of broad horizontal bands, and we're going to be highlighting each horizontal line. Other pieces of armor aren't as clear and direct as to where to place their highlights, but so long as you follow the edges and the shaping of the pieces, it should look good. Then, we're also doing the metallics, for which we're using Balthazar Gold on the studs and the pommel of his kanabo, along with some of the trim of his shoulder armor. There are a few studs on his armor as well that can use this bronzy color, which is a well-tested and fantastic combination when paired with dark red. To highlight the white parts, we're using Ghost Gray once again. We're also going to use it to wrap the handle of his kanabo, just to enhance the presence of the color. As it stands, its presence as a tertiary color isn't quite strong enough, and adding just one or two more instances of it can help unify the entire mini's color scheme. Now, while I traditionally highlight Senjutsu minis using Cadian flesh tone, the Wakou is a pirate who lives life on the sea, and as a result, he's likely gotten a bit of a tan. So for him, We're using the aptly named tan for our general highlights, and a 1-to-1 mix of tan and Cadian flesh tone for very specific highlights. It's important to try and incorporate elements of a character's history into their coloration, thinking about why they look the way they do, and how you can make them look like who they're supposed to be. We're going to do the eyes now with a dot of Doom, Death Black, and Ghost Gray. This is an optional step, as you can instead use a bit of black wash with some following cleanup with tan to darken over the eyes if you find them too difficult or the results undesirable. Lastly, we're going to do the base. The flagstones are getting Mechanicus Standard Gray and then a coat of black wash. And for the directional arrow, we're going to try to make a sort of reddish brown using a 1-to-1 mix of corn red and charred brown. That wraps up the Wakou Pirate. I think he's possibly one of the best looking Senjutsu minis yet. He really looks like he's as dangerous as he is beefy. His size, combined with the blood red and white colors, conjure to mind perhaps images of bloody meat, which is a good foretelling of what will be left of you if he sets his sight on you. In any case, I'd love to see what yours all look like. Be sure to tag me on Instagram, @ReggieGick, to show me how yours turn out. Links to my affiliated socials can be found in the description. Feel free to subscribe or like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon with another painting tutorial.